And when it resumed, we were in the grey light of a summer dawn, when the drivers are all a bit dopey, as James demonstrated.
It would probably be rude to point out to him that he's pulled up in next door's pit.
Thank you. Stopped in front of them.
Oh, sorry.
This is the wrong pit, guys.
Oh, well, never mind, it's close enough.
Next door's pit was home to the Saxondale team, who were using a diesel BMW like ours. After the calamities, they were now our main rivals. As Jeremy G'd up the capacity crowd,
Do a Mexican wave! Go again! Yeah!
the Stig made mincemeat of them. But then, 20 minutes later, disaster. The front splitter, which helps with aerodynamics, had come off. And there was a monumental fuel leak.
It was down on power. He's 5 seconds a lap slow. Then the splitter fell off that we put on.
Yeah.
Don't tell James.
Detachable.
Yeah.
That's if they do that, that's a feature.
The Stig stayed at the wheel, so after the leak was fixed, he could go out again. And even though the missing splitter was ruining the handling, nothing was going to stop him. Nothing.
Right now, at this very moment, computers tell us the Stig is having a wee in the car. And I'm next.
This speeded the Stig up even more.
Okay, it's now exactly 12 o'clock, as you can see, midday, 4.5 hours left to run. The Stig's work is done. He's got us into third in class with the third fastest diesel. And now it's all up to Hammond and then me. Should feel okay, the brakes have come off. It's just sheared a bolt.
Nice!
With the splitter coming off, the fuel leak, and now this, it was clear our little Trojan was starting to fall apart. It was also down on power, and with no front splitter, the handling wasn't great either.
The car doesn't feel as fast as it felt last night. Even I can tell something's wrong. Oh, that Aston Martin just span out in front of me.
And having been up for 30 hours, I nearly followed him.
Concentrate. I'm losing my concentration. Where are bollocks?
To wake myself up, I organised a little present for Jeremy.
Having a pee right now. Oh.
At the end of Richard's stint, we were still third in class, but I knew it would be hard to stay there.
The problem is that the Saxondale one, that silver 330, the one like ours, is 30 laps behind. We're going to lose 5 laps in this next pit stop. They've got their quick driver in there against me. I'm telling you, in 3 hours driving, they're going to be right up my back bottom.
So, this was it, the final stint. I was tired out, I was sitting in a puddle of wee, the car was sick, and we had our main rivals bearing down on us.
Please, car, please make it to the end of this race, I beg of you.
To stay in third, Jeremy had to drive fast, but there was a problem with that.
Tyres. He's got to do 2 hours 20 minutes, yeah?
Yes.
I did that to these tyres in 2:15, they're absolutely trashed. He's got to last 2 hours and 20 minutes on the same tyres.
Jeremy, because there's no front splitter, there's no downforce at the front.
And it's tearing the tyres to bits.
So that we didn't need to waste time with another pit stop, Jeremy had to preserve his tyres. Unfortunately though, this was Jeremy.
Yeah! Please don't be cross with me if that last lap was a bit quick.
If he's just at a 24, those will not last 2 hours, let alone 2:20.
Just to let you know, at your present pace,
You're going to be shredding those tyres.
Sadly, he was too busy racing Team Saxondale to listen.
And I've got him! Took him on the inside at Stowe, I mean Cobbs.
Jeremy, it's Richard. I know you're busy. Tell us about the tyres. Do they feel okay?
I've got Saxondale up my trumpet. I got a Mr. Gear. Oh, God!
Jeremy had destroyed the tyres.
Just heard from Steve, we have a tyre expert in the pit lane. He's looked at the other tyres and says yours will last about another 3 minutes.
We had to get him in. Saxondale would rack up 5 laps while our tyres were changed. But on fresh rubber, Jeremy could now get the hammer down.
Lap update, Saxondale responding 2:24.
Get rubbing your rotaries, boys! Whoa, God! I just tried to take the jag on the inside of the corner, it went badly wrong.
If you fall off in the last half hour of the race, there's no recovery service, which means that's the end of your race.
Happily, we got some luck. The Saxondale team had hit problems, so now all I had to do was nurse the car home.
Come on, car. Please make it. This has been one of the best Top Gear companions of the lot. A Repmobile, transformed in 10 days into a racer.
15 minutes to go.
Starting to get a bit sloppy now, we're getting a few mistakes.
5 minutes to go, and for the first time I felt this pea-stained David among Goliaths was actually going to finish, and finish well.
It wants to make the finishing line, and I'm just willing it on. It's there! Yes! You brilliant little car! God, this is just brilliant! That's absolutely epic.